So as we start to get a little bit more granular, as I was thinking through the Nomor process, I looked and I said to myself, well, we've got roughly 40 or 50 private equity firms. We've got roughly 10 strategic acquirers. The majority of the firms that we were dealing with had had experience in auctions before, right? Because sometimes acquirers just don't know how to participate in an auction. They don't abide by auction rules. They really struggle with the concept of an auction. These buyers are inexperienced and they just, hey, tell me a purchase price and I'll tell you if I can pay it or not. But those aren't the folks that we necessarily want to deal with. In this particular case, these buyers were sophisticated, strategic, and private equity acquirers that were used to participating in auctions. So we thought to ourselves, let us start with a more of an informal auction and will become more formal over time. And so what do I mean by that? My job here, right out of the gate, is look at my buyer universe and begin to mold perceptions. And I have to be very careful with this because sometimes when investment bankers go out and deal with buyers, they'll throw out big numbers, huge guidance. And so I don't want to scare anyone, but I need to figure out how to very smoothly and gently bring competition. Because again, a formal process includes both auction-like mechanisms. So same side of the table negotiations where buyers are bidding, right? They're competing amongst themselves for the right to buy the business. And cross the table where I'm negotiating directly, individually with each party. In the case of Nomor, we had 50 buyers. Now, I could have gone out sequentially and dealt with buyer one-on-one. I could make I could ask for an offer, they make an offer, I do a counter offer, concession, counter offer, concession, back and forth. Typically that would be extremely costly, time consuming, and likely not yield the results I want, right? Because there's no competition and they're really pushing things up. And furthermore, I don't have anything to I don't have offers to compare. I want to be able to look at everything simultaneously and I want to do this in parallel. So I'm going to begin to use some auction-like mechanisms. The first thing that I want to do is I want to dig deep. I want to get as much information as I can on all the different acquirers. I want to understand their motivations, their capacity to pay. I want to understand who the different individuals are there at the organization. Because remember, people think that organizations, so entities versus entities, are doing deals. It's not necessarily the case. Sure, organizations are doing transactions, businesses are doing transactions, but it's the people at those organizations. For the selling entity, it's the sellers, the ownership. And for the buyers, it's the corporate development team, it's the senior executives there. Those are the individuals actually doing the deal. So I want to understand as much as I can about those folks.